What's up guys, I'm back with another video for you all, and today I want to talk about what's probably the best $100 we have ever spent on our dump truck. Now here we have a 2016 model year Ford F550, and if you've ever driven a dump truck before, maybe you have, maybe you haven't, you might realize that it is a dump truck, which means there is a bed behind you. Now, especially once that bed gets filled up, this window is pretty much toast, piled up with gravel, mulch, whatever it may be. So your visibility out of your rear view mirror is virtually none. You do still have your side mirrors like any other vehicle, which helps. But like I said, once you start backing up, you can't see anything that is remotely close to you. So that being said, what we have done is we got these handy backup camera mirrors. Now they are dash cams and backup cams combined, so they do record constantly. Anything ever happens with one of our vehicles, whether it's parked or while it's driving, we will have video documentation of that, which covers our butt. All butts aside, what that also means is when you are driving, now I'm going to turn this on for 1 second, while you are driving, that actually allows you to run that rear view mirror all the time. When you look at your rear view mirror, you can see exactly out of the back of the truck rather than the normal mirror that is installed behind it that just stares at the empty bed right now. So there's definitely a little bit of wiring wizardry with the electrical to make this whole system work. I promise it's not as daunting as it may seem, as we are landscapers, not electricians. So we've got our power and our backup camera. Those are those two separate wires coming out of the top of the mirror. Those run up into the headliner, come all the way across the headliner, down the roll cage here, and drop into the footwell. So what I ended up doing, because I didn't want to void any warranties, is right here is actually the standard outlet for like what plugs into your cigarette lighter. However, what we did, rather than cutting the power cable, we actually installed an extra cigarette lighter underneath the vehicle. Now there's just a power and a ground, and that power is connected over here to one of our auxiliary switches that allows us at any time, if we did need to cut it off, to do so. All the rest of our vehicles are totally fine, but this vehicle, every single fuse is always hot. Not sure why that is, but it killed the battery 2 or 3 times, and so we had to put it on an auxiliary switch. Conveniently enough, back behind the passenger seat, you can't really see it well from the inside of the vehicle. However, there's a little rubber gasket here. We've got a hole drilled through. That wire comes out into the frame and just kind of follows the frame all the way to the rear of the vehicle, just kind of zip tied off rather, in all of the spots we need to hold that cable in place so it doesn't get sheared off when this thing moves. And then we just have our convenient little backup camera back here. Now that being said, this was originally manufactured to be a backup camera. So there's one extra wire back there that you can tap into your backup light, which acts as a trigger to the rear view mirror, so it runs as a dash cam pointed forward at all times until you put the vehicle in reverse. However, if you do not use this wire, which is exactly what we did, and I urge all of you to do the same, if you do not use this wire and you simply wrap a bunch of tape around it, store it away like it never existed, what you effectively have done is created a digital rear view mirror. So it'll stay locked out on the backup camera at all times. It's still recording what's in front of you. However, you can see what's behind you at all times, which is exactly what we want to do in a vehicle with limited visibility. Go ahead and turn this truck back on. Dump bed comes down. Again, as I mentioned, that camera boots up to the last screen that we had ready and starts recording, which is fantastic. Bed is down, lock that up. And with that, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope that helps. And let me know if you install one in your vehicle.